Okay. Alright. Say exactly what you said a minute ago that made me say what?
What the fuck did I walk into?
That Zach, I can't say it, it's so best, it's so stupid.
What the fuck did I walk into? Hello?
Hi, how are you doing today?
Well, there's my input for the day, pretty much.
Zach, you piece of shit!
Oh.
I had to murder you in your sleep!
Strikes again!
Back you go!
Oh my god!
Wait, maybe here it is.
Zach!
Come on, where are you? I know you.
Don't make me kill you!
Oh, it's too good!
This was the best meme.
Oh, my
I
stomach
can't find it.
hurts.
Oh!
Ow!
He's laughing so hard because he knows it's somewhat true.
Damn it, I can't find it. It was Dipper and Pacifica from Gravity Falls looking up in that one episode where there was the ghost lumberjack.
Oh my god!
But they were like, "You ship us?" And they look in horror. It's like that was me. So it was like,
Yay!
yes, I can't find it. Damn it!
Zach, what the
Fucking Kirishima wore me out last night.
You're damn right I wore you out.
Zach is
Oh my
shipping.
god!
Oh god, we're turning into Oron Host Club.
Oh no! Don't make me start!
I had to wear you out after not warning me about that Deku photo shoot.
Hey, it was a photo shoot. It wasn't anything else.
Nobody told me about that. Bro.
Not my fault. Maybe you should have, I don't know, paid attention?
Look, Davis, one day, Nick and I are going to take you to Key West, and you're just going to have to roll with it, alright? You just have to roll with it. Just get used to it.
What is Key
By the way, Zach.
Yes.
The Deku photo shoot that nobody told me about.
Zach, I picked up the speed dueling decks.
Ew.
The Weevil and the dinosaur dude.
Ew.
Rock.
I think I know why speed duel's stupid.
Oh, do you know?
Because you know that Toon World skill that Pegasus has?
Yeah.
I think they made one that's worse.
How so?
Because Weevil has something called Hyper Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
It's his skill. And it says you can activate this skill while you control a level 3 or lower insect normal monster. Discard 2 cards and tribute 1 level 3 or lower insect normal monster you control to special summon 1 perfectly ultimate great moth from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions.
What the fuck?
Any damage your opponent takes from the rest of this turn is half.
What?
Problems?
That's stupid.
That is stupid. What the fuck?
That's
half the damage to your opponent.
When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm Joey. I'm just sitting there going, yeah, and just confused, and I lose.
that skill is really stupid.
That's really stupid, though. I mean,
Like, Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth is a 3,500 beat stick.
So you're saying something can run over your blue eyes and not give a shit?
In the first turn!
I bet that hurts, doesn't it?
That is ridiculous!
ugh.
And you know what? You know what the topper of all of this is? That made me just go, oh. It wasn't just the skill. It's that his extra card that you get, like his other foil that you can get, is Pot of Avarice.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one.
That
wonderful.
is so stupid.
What? No.
Oh no.
So-
no.
Here's the thing. As long as the other player gets a turn, doesn't matter what they can do anything on their turn, but as long as they get a turn, Konami doesn't care.
That's
But the problem...
partially true.
Okay, but the problem is in Speed Duel, you have essentially... Toons used to be the top shit in Speed Duel. Because Toons were completely free. You know, a Toon Summoned Skull, you have 4,000 life points. If you get 2 Toon Summoned Skulls on the field, they're screwed.
Oh.
Because there's no mirror force. You know, there's a skill for Pegasus that allows, you know, you to have Toon World on the field constantly, and the opponent can't destroy it. And you don't have to pay the 1,000 life points. It's just there. And it doesn't go away. So all of your Toon monsters attack directly for starts. That's the first problem. The second issue now comes in of that if you have 2 Summoned Skulls on the field and they don't take care of it that turn, it's over. Game's over. So that's the first thing.
Remember when Yu-Gi-Oh! In a bridge when Kaiba said, "Oh my god, a giant rock"? That was funny.
Yes. Do you remember in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie Bridge, wherever Kaiba looks straight towards his... This isn't even the... No, this is the abridged. He looked straight towards his scientists, turned to them, and just went, "You're not me!"
What?
He looked straight at his scientists, and they asked him, "But Mr. Kaiba, why did you spend all of this money on a jet that looks like the Blue Eyes White?" And then he turns to them real quick and goes, "'Cause you're not me."
Don't say if I
were you. Go ahead.
You know when Kaiba stopped a gun with a single card
Yes.
in the actual show?
Yes. Yes. Kaiba is the best.
We will.
Oh,
Don't make us shoot you with our invisible guns.
The best one is whenever Kaiba, the first episode, Kaiba is the real competitive player because he ripped up a Blue Eyes White dragon, so he could be the only one with them. It's so great.
Turns out his real father is Frieza because he's an android from ancient Egypt.
I hope so.
Well, then who's my father? Ghost Nappa.
Hey, Vegeta.
You know,
Guess what I'm thinking?
that honestly provides more
What?
answers than
Nappa?
questions.
Right.
That honestly provides more answers than questions.
It
I'll
does.
be
It
honest.
does. No, the robot ghost of Christmas Past, clearing things up. You know, as always. You know, he's never long-winded. He always gets straight to the point, and everything's clear. Thousands of years ago, before Sigourney Weaver ruled the Earth, mankind was scared. And that is why I don't go to the DMV anymore. I take care of my licenses online.
Hey, Nappa. You want to know what his power level is? It's over.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
A little bit.
9,000!
Nah, it's just over.
Junga.
Killing in the Nappa.
Oh, good God, no! No!
Fuck the police
Not
and
that!
shit.
Hey, have you guys heard the song Resurrection by Erection?
Yes.
I
What?
don't think so.
No.
Look it up on YouTube. You'll enjoy it.
No.
I told Nick and Davis this a minute ago, and now I'm going to tell you two, Digby and Alex, this because you two know. You two know. You've dealt with it. I'm so angry. Fuck MyLab Plus so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was all motivated. I was all happy. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna do calculus. I'm gonna get it done.
No.
I'm gonna I'm gonna get a head start. Everything's gonna be cool. I got a new teacher. I got Freeman. I got the good teacher now. I don't have McWaters, who sucks dicks. No. I got the good guy. He's really awesome, and I'm super motivated. I'm all happy. And then I go into MyLab Plus, and it's like, oh yeah, that's why I dropped this shit. This is exactly why I dropped this shit. Fuck Pearson. Fuck them so much. I did research on these fuckers now. No, they're just...
You're still getting the start of it.
Yeah, they're this fucking conglomerate that basically is trying to, like, dominate the education industry, and they're fucking things up. Because this... MyLab Plus basically...
Fucking idiots.
You'll get the right answer. And it says, no, that's not correct. And then it'll show you a picture with the exact same answer you typed in. And, it's buggy like that.
They want you to do it exactly the way they want you to do it.
Again, you never want to do math on Pearson.
Yeah.
That kills everybody.
Yeah, it makes calculus, which is already a difficult subject, infinitely harder for no fucking reason. Other than...
Calculus is difficult?
Yeah.
How is it difficult?
Okay,
calculus.
fucker. All right, you're helping me with my homework. You're helping me with my homework and help me get through this shit. Fine.
It's not hard.
Jake, get to work. Start writing fan fiction about me and Nick. Go ahead, I approve. I don't care. You're helping get this shit done.
Whoa, no! That doesn't happen, bro.
My point exactly.
Fine.
You have no room to argue.
Do it.
Right, I already have a fake boyfriend if I need to call somebody. I could just call Ray. I could say, hey, I'm trying to get out of a pickle here. This girl won't leave me alone. Can you, show up and, grab my hand and, can we walk out and then I'll go buy you Doritos or something? I don't fucking know. Just...
I can see this.
Fuck you.
I can see this. You'll tell
Lucky
the girl.
bastard.
You'll try to be polite. You'll tell the girl, yeah, I'm not really into that sort of, and then she won't leave you alone. And it's like, where's Davis?
I'm just gonna be like, here, give me a sec. I need to make a phone call. Calling Ray. All right, it's time for the Kirishima Bakugo moments. Come on, let's go. Get over here.
Sorry, Bakugo. I ain't got a fucking car.
I love you guys. I needed this. I've been so angry. I've been so angry the past couple.
Fine.
Just tell him you have to pick your boyfriend up or something.
Fine. What if she gets in the car?
Well, you'll get
What the fuck she's getting her car for?
Wig on, and then we'll just play it from there.
I'm gonna murder you.
You know what? I'm actually picturing this as a whole Star Trek 4 scenario where it's like you're trying to hide the fact that you're from the future looking for whales, and then the marine biologist lady just won't leave you alone, and then one person's going for it, and the other person has to hide their ears the entire time. And it was just like, no, we really must be going. No, we're okay. I love Italian. Italian is wonderful.
And,
shut the fuck up.
And Zach, you could have been the fake boyfriend, but you're into traps.
I haven't heard any of the goddamn.
What does that have to do with anything? So is Ray.
Yeah, but at least Ray's believable.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean believable?
Yeah, Zach, you're halfway normal. Also,
my Bakugo!
Also, you're tall, and Davis isn't, so...
See?
What the fuck are you talking about?
We already have the cutesy nicknames going on already.
Yeah. Seriously, Zach...
But you called me cunt for years now. What's better than that?
Zach, you're gigantic.
That's an insult.
Fine, then you're gonna have to accept the nickname of Deku.
Well, yeah, because I'm part of the tree people.
No. Granted, Zach does strike me more as a Tokiyami.
Revelry in the dark.
Ray, what would you put Zach as? A Todoroki, a Tokiyami, or a Deku?
What Zelda race are you?
Deku!
No, it's not a Zelda race. It's a...
Yes, it is.
It is a race. Yeah, it's a Zelda.
Oh, okay, we're not talking about that. We're talking about My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
You said Deku. So we're gonna go with that. What's actually important.
Not Deku. You're not Deku. There's no way you're Deku.
I'm a
You're
Deku.
right, I'm Deku.
You're... No.
No, if anyone's a Deku, it's me.
I don't even know why this debate is so heated, but I love it.
You're too
Wait, no,
Deku.
wait.
Deku is not
When I'm
angry
angry, when I'm angry, I'm Bakugo. When I'm tired, I'm usually asleep. That's more of a Shikamaru thing.
So Alex is
But
like
You're always tired.
they're basically explaining their coding.
That's a point.
They're using all these nonsense words from
But when I'm normal, I'm like a Todoroki.
There's a few problems with that statement.
You don't ever hit a Deku. You don't. It doesn't work.
I know I hate
So
that.
he's a Tokiyami.
Um.
Dark, kind of edgy. His jokes are messed up.
Yeah, he fits Tokiyami more.
He wears a mask to hide his real personality.
So basically, what you're explaining is
Joke's on you, I don't have a personality.
I haven't seen My Hero Academia.
Exactly.
I haven't seen My Hero
You have to read
Academia
the
yet.
dark.
What you're explaining to me, the Japanese have once again combined superheroes with Harry Potter school names, added to their nonsense language. On top of that, so no one like me can understand. You see,
Wrong.
with superhero comics, we have like say things like mutants and
You know what?
M-class and
You know what you're
metahumans.
missing, Eddie? You know
What's
what you're
that?
missing?
But the
You're
joy,
just not a weeb.
the beauty and joy of My Hero Academia.
You're just not a
I
weeb.
believe it.
If you were a weeb, you would understand.
You're not a
Eddie,
Bitch, you're not a weeb either.
Yeah.
Eddie, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Does any of your superheroes in the Marvel or DC comic books
Yes.
have a backstory wherever they hate their father? Hold on, wait, because I know you're going to interrupt me at some point. hate their father, and their mother burned them with tea, boiling tea, to scar them in their
Because he looks
face.
like his father.
that actually sounds more accurate to Kane from the WWE. Be more accurate, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure one of them does.
No, none of them do. Because Todoroki is the sweetest, nicest person on this planet, and if any of you say it isn't true, I'll murder all of you.
He's just a cinnamon roll.
Which one's
So he's overpriced.
Well, everybody breathing is
Hey,
right now.
So do you
He's
guys
fucking rich.
do all of you, do any of you have access to your old character sheets? Like Nick, you've died the most. Do you still have
Ouch.
do you have El
kinda suck
yeah.
at this game.
I thought Alex would have been the one that's died the most.
Hold on.
I
Let-
can check if I can get to them.
And it's time to figure out who has died the most in this game. Spider-Man,
once.
being the player character, hasn't died once because the DM's a cheating piece of
I
shit.
thought he did die.
He
Nope.
hasn't died yet.
Nope, he just pushed him out the
Reinhardt
game.
died once, but then got better, so we'll give him half a point. Alex,
No, I cannot.
Genji died. Eddie Brock died. Zakanin died, and then you're playing Zin. So that's 3 deaths.
Wait, Zach's playing with us?
No, Zakonin. He was basically
Oh.
My character.
okay,
my
so-
character before the character I'm playing now.
So Jed and I are tied for first place for having died the fewest times. You know.
Wait.
I've only
Just
died
one
twice.
player.
But you know, I think his character might die this time. I don't know. It just might happen.
I've died only
Games,
twice.
Technically, you've had
You're horrible.
countless.
Actually,
instances that you
I've
can die.
died 3 times.
Yes, you've died 3 times, and Zin's died 3 times. So I think you're tied. And Davis played. Debden was your first character, so Davis has only died once. So in the cheating asshole who hasn't died at all category, me and Jed win. Yay, Jed! Yay!
Hooray! I'm
money
good
for
at
us.
this game.
Money for us. Y'all suck. And in the died the most category, Alex and Nick are tied. So, but you know
Means they
what?
suck.
You know what, Alex? If you play your cards right, you can be 4. You could be in the lead. You know, if you apply yourself.
No.
Yeah. Well, especially I'm so
No.
I'm filled with so much hatred at MyLab right now that I really need a sacrifice. I really need the blood of
Relatable.
PC.
Hey, Eddie,
What?
I'm only just now finding out the court is chaotic good.
Okay.
I swear, if this is another photo shoot with you and Deku.
That's why you haven't lost your powers. That's why, because I was thinking about it, but then then dummy over here told me, yeah, my character just occasionally murders women, and then I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be annoyed
Okay,
with
that's
you for
actually cool.
being
I
betraying
approve.
the party, but he's not gonna take your powers away. So
Okay.
yeah. Because I have an idea for.
I thought you would approve.
I approve.
Yeah.
What did you send?
None of your business, asshole.
You're the asshole because you're not showing me.
Fine. Do you want to see my penis?
A little bit.
Ew.
I don't know. Depends. How long is it?
About
Just
7
take
and a
a
half
look
inches.
at my enormous
Penis,
penis.
Okay, long.
And my troubles are going away.
It's
It's
melting.
in your ass. I take a look.
You know what? I don't actually know all the lyrics of the song, so why don't you just...
Shame on you.
Yeah!
Obviously, you're not gay.
You take a look at my enormous penis, and I put it in your ass. It will stay. Da da.
Ba-doo, ba-doo.
No comment.
This is the fucking best song.
Hey, how do you spell Devden? Is it D-E-V-D-E-N?
D-A-N.
D-A-N? Okay.
Dev Dan.
By the way, I still need to get the Lord of the Rings book.
Yeah.
No, we're kind of
I want that too, actually.
I think you need to get
That
a life.
reminds me.
I think you need to watch Lord of the Rings, Zach, before I slap you in the dingus.
You haven't watched Lord of the Rings?
Who the fuck? I play D&D. Who the fuck plays D&D and watches Lord of the Rings? That's just counterintuitive.
Alright, so.
Can we make another
question.
chat with him
Yes.
excluded?
Question.
Yeah.
Do any of you have any good crockpot recipes?
I do.
Products?
Yes, actually.
I'm gonna let y'all
Yes.
talk about Crockpot.
Yeah.
My mother
Why?
was gifted a crockpot earlier today, and she has no idea what to do with it.
What type of food does she like?
Rice-based. She's-
Okay, I have a pretty good one.
No.
Puts
Honestly, most foods. Most foods.
okay.
Just not
Rice, chicken,
not
and cheese. How does that sound?
What the?
good.
What? Wait, no. What? What the? What?
Honestly, preferably something with potatoes. Because
You can add
my
potatoes
dad,
if you want.
Yeah. So
You can put pretty much anything in there.
there was a
Tastes fine.
sale, and my dad bought a lot of potatoes. We don't have enough room in the fridge, so they're just multiple bags of potatoes sitting on our kitchen counter.
What you can do is you can make mashed potatoes with some steamed rice afterwards. Put that in the crock pot and put some chicken in there, and then keep it in there
we're
for
gonna
about 2 or 3 days.
That's a while.
Also, if you all could
That's
remind me
worth it.
to take Chrome off my computer. Because
Hey, you should
Chrome
take Chrome
sucks.
off of your computer.
Delete it
Yeah.
right now.
yeah, well, I figured I'd do it after we're done for the day.
No.
Well, you know, it
I
takes
mean,
2
you might as
seconds
well
to
just
delete
do it
Chrome.
now.
It takes 5 seconds for you to get ready.
No, so the dinner plan for tomorrow
Don't
was
cry. You know it.
potato salad
Hang on.
with something in the crock pot.
Fuck.
Do you have onions, black olives, chicken,
Yes.
shredded chicken in
Yes.
particularly?
We
Okay, get
have
some cheese,
chicken on the
some...
bone.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so what you do is you shred your chicken. So, shred your chicken. After you shred your chicken, you're going to get some black olives, you're going to get some, let's see, onions, cheese. You can do mashed potatoes in there if you wish, but if you're trying to make a soup, I would add chicken broth and, yeah. Keep that shit stirring.
Anyway, this conversation is way too happy and productive. I was so angry. It just no, dude. They make this fucking class so much
MATLAB
harder than it needs to
destroys humanity.
be. MyLab Plus makes everything so much like I just wanted to get it done. I got 4 questions
Oh,
left.
trust.
4 questions
Oh,
left.
trust. I understand.
Yeah,
Eddie?
but it's like every question turns into well, you're not done yet. Now it turns into 3 more questions and 4 more questions, and
I
it
know.
never fucking
Eddie?
answers
I
it.
know.
It
We
does
know
these
this.
complex word problems. It doesn't explain anything properly. I just
But-
fucking hate this thing so much.
But Eddie,
What?
Eddie,
What?
anger will not solve anything.
I know, but
That's
I wanted
right,
to
bro.
vent.
You need to stay calm.
I wanted to
Shut the
vent.
fuck up, Kirishima.
Hey, calm down, bro. I'm acknowledging that you were correct.
Okay, no, it's okay, guys, because I'm just gonna murder someone's character.
Breathe.
Tonight. I'm just gonna probably
Ed,
just
breathe.
TBK the entire party, and I'll feel better.
Eddie, do I still have the monkey?
Eddie,
What? You still have the
Eddie,
monkey,
I need
yes.
you to pause.
Yes!
Pause, and I need you to breathe. Breathe, Ed. Breathe.
Okay.
Please. You're
Start-
going
And Eddie, I
Start with
need
Sid.
you to
Murder Sid
sniff.
first. Okay, then
I need you
Then
to
Reinhardt.
sniff.
maybe
You need to
Alex,
sniff?
then maybe Nick's character, and then
Wait, why my character? My
Force fed the
character's
Nick
so
character,
sweet
then
and
kill it.
innocent.
Then kill Spider-Man, and then
You know what, Nick?
and then
Nick?
Davis will be this character. Davis' character
You know
will be the
what,
last
Nick?
to die. No,
Nick?
kill
What?
Zidolon first to make it feel bad.
If
then
your
kill
character
Davis'
ends up getting killed, then my character is going to suicide somehow, and we need to make a pact for so that if one of us dies, that both of us come back as my hero character.
You know what? That's
fuck out of that.
shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's ultimate,
We could come back as Bakugo and Kirishima.
that's
what I was
ultimate-
thinking.
You do realize that's ultimate revenge against me because I have no idea what I'm looking at. It's just I just have to trust you. I have to trust you that you're doing it right. And I'm just
Granted,
Sure.
Eddie,
in order for me to save you at one point, if I have to save you from like arrow shots or anything, Raymond, I'm just gonna pin you up against the wall and then that's it.
Proceed to make out with him.
so Eddie,
No.
here's the
Yeah.
thing.
No.
With how
No.
much of a fandom this is, character sheets for those guys are probably already a thing. Just like how we found
Yeah.
mine and my character sheet in the beginning.
good. So I'm not gonna vet those.
Bakugo D&D 5e character sheet.
I'm just not. I'm not going to vet that. I'm just going to
Pathfinder
trust you
character sheet.
and get fucked over later. That's I think the most important thing that you do. I think it's just you know. So I'm surprised and annoyed that like yeah, that's what I need to do.
So Powerwolf is the best band.
Oh, don't you
And then I'm gonna have Yagorozu's character sheet on backup, so if shit goes south,
shit gets real.
I'll just go to Yagorozu's house.
Okay. So I am currently getting maps,
Oh yay, we're gonna.
but it's just such
Really?
bullshit. It's such bullshit. What is this crap?
Aren't you guys like looking for a cleric for my character because of this bullshit disease that you gave me, Ed?
It's,
So Raymond, they only have like a quirk user.
obviously they're not, seeing as how they didn't even answer your question.
As like the
Yeah, they don't really have.
they have a homebrew
Yeah,
class.
It's
that-
fine.
we're-
If I
you're gonna
die,
be-
I die.
Well, it's up to you what you want to do, Alex. But I would, I assumed the plan was we're gonna go looking for clerics because
Go look for a cleric. So
this is a wonderful opportunity to go into Zith Morcane and look at stuff that we didn't look at the first time around because we were not paying attention.
Yeah, you can play Kirishima and Bakugo
I assure you
because
that
they
all
have
this
explosion
My
and
Hero
hardening
Academia-
as.
I assure you that all this My
as
Hero
your
Academia
first.
talk is dedicated to making sure you don't die and not.
Okay, and then
You know
so we
what?
just do
If I
20
have to
levels
die,
in
I'll
quirk
have
user,
Moon Knight.
and then
Yeah, that's true.
Do whatever else because of the fantasy.
We take more levels in monk.
Well, you have fantasy characters as well.
What do you mean?
You have your fantasy, your fantasy background. Because remember in the show that they have fantasy moment.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is like we take our next level, like past level 20, we take it in monk.
Oh, I was gonna say take it in whatever, like barbarian or whatever, because.
Okay,
Yeah.
so almost everybody in the party, you are here.
Except
Somewhere
for me.
here. Probably in this S42 area or S40. Actually, S43 is where the queen is sleeping. But you are here, just chilling, chillaxing.
Except for me.
Except for you. You are dead. No, you're not. Hold on, I gotta find your map.
How am I dead?
You're not.
You're not dead. I'm being.
Did the monkey maul me to death?
You tried to.
Yes.
You tried to give him healthcare, so yes.
Hey guys, you know what's really good?
What is really good?
Rice pudding.
I'm gonna murder you in your sleep. That is terrible for you to say.
Rice pudding is good.
Rice pudding is really good.
Zach, I've been needing a reason to kill you.
I can give you plenty.
Hey, bro, you need to calm down.
I came on your pillow.
Question: do you have this recipe written down somewhere,
Wait a minute.
or is it
What the
a
fuck?
website
Okay.
you found?
When did he have the opportunity to just splooge all over your pillow?
When I face fucked him.
Oh dear God.
Excuse me?
And you dared ship me.
When did this happen?
Hmm?
Wait a minute, when did this happen?
When did it happen, Bakugo?
I don't know.
Okay.
When I played Morphtronics.
How did we go from crock pots to this?
I don't know.
Because Zach is a horrible human being who
It's
can
like
take
every
anything
single- it's like every
natural
single-
and wholesome.
It's every single bad family reunion ever happened. Everybody's just angry and yelling at each other until a rape secret pops out. Anyway.
Let's just
Nick.
get this done.
Nick,
Yes.
you were last in C38. For the purposes of you not being here last time, you're currently in C40. We'll deal with that when we get to you. I'm gonna start ranting about MyLab Plus a little bit more because I'm so angry. Everybody roll initiative. Fuck MyLab Plus.
It's just-
It's a piece of shit. I fucking, God, I just want to get some shit done. This is people's lives, damn it. This is people's livelihood, and they make this needlessly complicated. There's a whole industry out there dedicated to people taking your classes for you. What the fuck is kind of shit is that? It's completely ridiculous. It's bullshit, and it's needlessly complicated. And I could go there, but they're not operating right now because all we're doing right now is orientation. So if I want to get a head start on my fucking homework, oh no, I got to do that by myself and just fucking sit and spin in madness. It's fucking ridiculous.
Whose fault is that?
It's their fault. It's Pearson's fault. I'm fucking there doing the best I fucking can. I need someone actually talk to me about this or tutor me on this aspect. We haven't covered everything that in the last couple problems I've been dealing with. And it's like I don't even know what to put in, and it's like, and by the time you do all the work, you start working everything out, you think you get the right answer, you put it in, it tells you no, it gives you a long, complicated, wordy explanation as to why, which makes no sense. So it goes nowhere. It's not teaching people. It's the stupid, classic Florida bullshit approach to education, which focuses on testing the students over and over again. My mom had to deal with it, my grandma had to deal with it, and now I have to deal with it as a student. It's fucking bullshit. It's horseshit. Fuck Pearson right in the fucking ass.
This is why I switched majors.
Hey, Eddie.
Nick?
Because I don't have to deal with all that math
Yeah.
bullcrap.
Eddie,
Yes.
you do realize if there's something you don't understand and
What's
those
that?
resources are not available,
I can't go to dude.
Pearson comes within the textbook.
The textbook is shit.
You realize
Have you
this, right?
taken calculus? Have you
What
taken
the fuck
calculus?
Yes,
textbook
text-
anyway?
Dude,
Look, textbook
textbook
for-
doesn't make any fucking
okay.
sense.
A
I
textbook for
completed
calculus does not help
calculus
you at all.
1, 2, and 3.
I gotta pray for dice. Give me a minute.
Okay, then you have to tutor me. You have to tutor me and help me figure this out.
Hey man, I'm the one
just
trying to
think-
be a
I
math
just
teacher
think Eddie's
here.
bad
Okay,
at math.
look, Nick, you're gonna tutor me online. Okay, the two of you are tutoring me. I'll give you levels. I'll give you whatever you want. Magic items. I don't care. I'll throw money at you.
Oh.
Nick,
Just bribing.
What if
You're
they
tutoring
want
me online.
hardcore, cold hard cash IRL?
Digby. Okay, Davis,
Yeah.
you could help too. Digby, you're actually in my state, in my city. You need to help me with this. Help me
Yes.
with this fucking shit. It's like, because I'm down to 4
Sure.
fucking questions, and no, that's why I'm not ready today. I'm not ready. I didn't plan the game at all tonight because I was trying to get the homework done before it started, and just the past 2 hours I've been fuming and throwing things. That's all I've been doing. I've been throwing things at my house.
Here's my first question before
What?
I even start thinking about tutoring you
Right.
is, how did you do in math in the first place?
What do you mean?
How did you do in math in the first place? So is this your first math class of your college career, or have you done math before?
I did discrete math. I took this class before, and I had a really shitty teacher, and I had to deal with their stupid MyLab Plus bullshit, and so I dropped it. I can't drop it.
I don't care about the teacher, Eddie. That's not what I'm caring about.
Yeah.
How did you do in your other math classes?
In discrete math, I got an A. I'm good.
Okay. So you're okay with math, right?
Right. It's just like, that guy
Okay.
actually there's an actual book, and he assigns you fucking work, and you do it, and you can ask for him for tutoring outside of it. Now, this teacher, Freeman, is supposed to be really, really good. Unlike Nick Waters, who he actually wrote our textbook, but he doesn't know how to fucking teach. He's terrible. And he's like the worst thing ever. So it's like, yeah, so this guy...
That's why I said I didn't care about your teachers.
but it...
You
See,
never care about
Your teachers can be the best known teachers on... Look, so your teachers can be the best known teachers on the campus.
Right?
And for online and everything.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean a damn thing, because at the end of the day, they may not fit your learning style.
That's
Yeah.
true.
For example, when I become a teacher, one of the things that, or if I become a teacher, that's the big one. My plan was always to have the kids, because I would teach math or any type of, mathematic type thing. First thing I ask is I go, okay, who here does not need to take notes? Who here doesn't need to actually write down the answer? Who here doesn't need to show work? If they say that and their grades are slipping, I'm going to tell them, look, you need to show your work so I know that you're getting it. But if they keep on getting like A's and B's in the class, not showing work, I'm just going to go, cool. Good job. You got it.
That's pretty good. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You kind of got to go. Yeah, the problem
Whoever
is,
has to show
the
work.
problem is they have several thousand in the fucking.
Every teacher I've ever had told me I need to show work or I will get a 0 on my test. And the last time someone did that, I ate on top of their test and got marinara sauce through 5 pages of test.
Jesus Christ.
You do have problems.
Zin and Nick, Zin and Show. What are your dexterities?
So,
+1 for.
I'll be honest with you.
16,
I'm probably not the best
is
person to help you learn the math.
Okay.
20.
Literally, every time it came down to MyLab,
Okay.
I try and figure it out. If I get on the first try, okay, next problem. If I fail, I just take a screenshot of what pops up and just fill in the numbers with the new question.
Okay. All right. So you just wait.
But-
you waited until like it gave you the correct answer, or you
Why? So the thing that pops up, it like shows you the steps to solve it
right?
and stuff. You understand? What I did was, when you retry the question, it changes the numbers.
Right.
I just plugged in the numbers it gave me, and just replacing the numbers from the answer.
Okay. So.
Which is a completely fair way of doing things. Like, that's completely valid. You can do that completely.
Well, like if you like save it and then just like go back to the same problem.
So what he's talking about is that like okay, say you get the question wrong, right?
Yeah.
Your question may not be wrong, or your answer might not be wrong.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's just bullshit at grading.
Exactly. Well, what I was saying is that the computer is trying to look for either an exact answer, or it's looking for something very close to the exact answer.
Yeah.
If you say you're doing 2 + 2, right?
Right.
The answer might be, or the answer is 4, right? Obviously, the answer is 4.
Right.
But at the same token, just because the answer is 4 doesn't mean that you don't have to put the specific equation of 2 + 2. If you or equals 4. If you put 2 + 2 = 4, the answer will pop up correct.
Right.
If you don't, then in that case, and you just put 4, in that case you have failed the question because it's not correct.
That happens all the time.
So if that's what is happening, what he's saying is you take a picture of what their final answer is after they show you how to do everything, right?
Right.
They're not changing the question, they're changing the numbers within the question,
Okay.
which therefore change the answers. Plug in the numbers, all right, after you're taking that screenshot, right?
Right.
Plug in the numbers that you have in the question into the numbers in which you're screenshotted, okay?
Okay.
Do you kind of get what I'm saying?
I think so.
Or do I need to phrase
So,
it?
okay.
So,
Hold
Eddie.
up. I got this.
This picture I just posted.
Let me try this. You take a
This
picture
picture I
of
just
what,
posted.
of what it wants you, of how it shows you the answer, tells you what the answer is. Take a picture of that,
Okay.
and then you just use that as the formula for your answer with new numbers the next time you take it. You tackle
Okay.
that question.
I've tried.
Yeah.
I've
Exactly.
tried similar things to that. It's still a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But-
So like, the picture I just posted.
Okay.
Let's say this is the little screen that pops up after you get your question wrong.
Okay.
You retry the question. However, instead of a 9, it has an 8. Instead of a 1, it has a 2.
Mhm.
And like, instead of 2x², it's like 4x².
Okay.
You just change those numbers and fill in the steps as the problem progresses.
Yeah.
Just
I
changing the numbers as you go.
Okay. All right. I'll try that. I mean, I think I've been doing something
And-
similar to that, but it's just like if I get you're saying if I get in the habit of screenshotting it just so I have like a digital copy essentially, like while
Because, well,
Yeah,
the
that-
reason why he's saying to screenshot it is mainly due to the fact that the question, because the question's the same,
right?
it's looking for, and because the numbers are the same, it's now looking for a different number at the end.
Right.
However, the question itself is looking for the exact equation needed.
Right.
So if you don't put in that say in that photo, instead of putting parentheses on one side, say you accidentally put a double parentheses, right?
Right.
Well, now you
I'm
have.
gonna stop you there.
Mhm.
The MyLab program doesn't check for actual steps. It just checks for
Oh,
the answer.
It just checks the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Oh
I'm explaining
God,
is
that's Jesus
It's
Christ.
it's a fucking
yeah. That's why the way I did it works, because I just
Because what you're
change-
doing is you're plugging in there, and then at that point,
Yeah.
once you have the answer,
Yeah.
at that point you're just you're good.
Yeah, and actually,
Each
that's
question-
it tries to
Each
mitigate
question
these things.
is looking for.
Yeah.
Each question on the homework is trying to get you to solve it a specific way, as all math classes try to do. So
Yes,
when you
yes.
give the wrong question, it pops up how it wanted you to do it. So by taking a screenshot, I know how it wants me to do it, and when you click to retry the question to see if you do know it, because you still want to get it right for the homework purposes, for the grade,
Of course.
it gives you different numbers. However, overall, it's still the same problem, just different numbers.
So Eddie, here's my question to you.
Fill
Wait,
in
are
those
the
numbers for the screenshot?
practice questions the same question? Are you saying that the practice questions are the same questions, just different? How do I put this? The practice questions are the same questions on the homework, just the homework has different numbers than the practice questions.
Well, I mean,
For the most part,
it's all
like,
the same, but
each-
it's like it changes. It's like, so if you get it wrong,
Yeah.
it'll give you a new question with different numbers, and you can actually ask the program to help you step by step solve
Yeah.
it. But once you do that, it wants you to like if you're it'll have you do it again. It'll make you do it again and work
On
it
your
out
own,
with a
with
different
different
problem,
numbers,
and you might
yeah.
fuck up, and that's what I've been experiencing.
Okay, so here's how. Okay, I helped one of my old friends, Jared, with his TSI, or not with his TSI, with his TSI, because he had to do that for college, right? Which I'm assuming you passed the TSI.
He doesn't have a TSI.
Oh, never mind. Okay,
He's in
the
Florida,
TS
you dumbass.
Is that
shut up, Zach. Shut up,
I
Zach.
have no idea what TSI is.
The TSI is a
Texas State Institute test.
I
Yes,
totally test the stuff from Texas, in Florida.
I know, right? In Florida, you're down there. You're pretty much a part of Texas. You're in the South. Okay.
And we probably have something of our own.
You probably have the FSI or something like that. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I'm so equivalent.
We have the FCAT.
Yeah,
We had the FCAT.
fuck
We
yeah.
don't
My
anymore.
mom hated the FCAT. The FCAT, like, she.
Anyways.
My mom was a teacher. She had to fucking administer that shit.
Before you were allowed to go into college courses, right?
Right.
Did you have to take a test that tested your mathematics, your reading, your writing skills?
Yeah, the FCAT.
Yeah, that's the FCAT.
Okay, the FCAP. Okay. The way I helped Jared with the TSI was very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Is I told him do practice TSI tests.
Right.
Okay. So I had him do it once. He failed. So then, before I even helped, Zach and Christian came in and tried helping him. He failed again because y'all are shitty teachers. I stepped in and
You couldn't explain half the answers.
Motherfucker, it wasn't the answers that were needing to be explained to him. It wasn't the answers at all. It was the problem. It was the equation. Once you figure out specific things for an equation, for example, let's just say you're doing a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Well, let's say
there
that's
was
what
an
you're doing.
equation that I was the only one who was able to figure out.
Yes, there was an equation that you were able to figure out, but 99% of the rest of it, you couldn't say shit.
Because you kept talking.
And I was right.
No, you were wrong on a few of them.
No, I was right on the equations, you dumb shit.
Oh boy.
Alright, putting that aside, Eddie. So you have a question in front of you, right?
What's that?
You have a question. You have a homework question in front of you, correct?
Repeat it one more time. I'm still trying to do a bunch of stuff here.
He's asking
You
if you
have
have
a-
a homework question in front of you.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright, then never
any.
mind.
No, I put that shit away before I started smashing shit.
Okay.
But let's say you
So
have a
that's
squared
okay
plus
to just-
Now my phone isn't charging.
I was about to say to just try doing what we recommended and seeing how that works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can,
But I
so
mean,
you can,
mhm.
so you can understand what we're trying to say
Yeah.
without us, since we don't actually have it in front of us. Kind of
Yeah.
hard to describe, but at the same time,
Yeah, okay.
should be pretty straightforward.
But yeah, but I mean, like, let's just say you have a squared plus b. Let's say you're doing geometry for fuck's sakes, and you're doing a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Mhm.
Okay, it's a pretty simple problem, but some people get confused by the letters instead of putting in the numbers. You know, they're confused on that in and of itself. God knows why, but whatever.
Hold on. God damn it.
Yeah.
Having some problems here. Keep talking.
What I tell people is this: is do not look at the do not look at the letters. The letters are useless. They're just placeholders. If you continuously think about the number or the number to letter ratio, it's just going to confuse you in any sense.
Mhm.
So take the numbers out of it and just put or take the letters out of it, just put the numbers. If A is 8, then make that 8. Then the number's gone. You don't even have to worry about it anymore. And C is not. C doesn't matter. What matters is your final result of the question. If you're trying to find C, don't worry about C. You're trying to find blank. Then if B is 4, so it's 8 squared plus 4 squared equals blank squared. And that's it. It's not difficult. And then the squaring is, you just have to square everything, and then after you square everything, you're adding everything together. All it is 16 plus 64. And at the end of the day, that gives you 80. And then square root it. That's it.
So just kind of try to abstract it.
Yeah, the main thing that you're trying to do is you're trying to make it. A lot of people get the reason why a lot of people get confused by the lettering instead of the numbers is because once you start adding letters to a math problem, everyone loses their shit, and they're just like, I don't know what X stands for. Well, because that's your first immediate thought. Is a lot of people's first immediate thought is I don't know what X is,
Mhm.
because they're trying to read the problem, then the question.
Right.
Don't look at that. Don't look at X as a number. And if you have to look at X as a number, just don't look at it as a number just yet. If in your mind X has to equal something and it's not the answer, then read your question. Say for instance, your question is X times Y is 32, and they give you Y, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, if they're giving you Y and X times, whatever Y may be, I think it might have said it was 2 or something, let's say Y is 2. If Y is 2 and the answer is 32, all you have to do is divide it by 2, and same goes for any other thing. You're looking at the letters and getting confused by the letters, and because of that, it just throws you off. So instead of doing that, like, the best thing for you to do is just either take away the letters all entirely, or if you need the letters in order to graph everything into your answer, say there are multiple x's in an equation, you put x at the side and you put a dash and you just put the numbers that correspond with x. Same thing with anything that corresponds with y, z, whatever is in your problem. A lot of people get stumped by the letters. That's one of the biggest issues within math. That's why a lot of people don't like geometry, because
What?
the letters stump them. Yeah.
Okay.
One of the things I had to do in my senior year was actually help one of my geometry teachers that I had in sophomore year. I had to help them with tutoring some of their kids for their sophomore class because he just told me, he was like, most of my kids get stumped by the letters and you never did. And I just need you to help them out because the letters are throwing them off. And I came in and I was just like, I told all of them, I was just like, take the letters away from the equation. Once you do that, you're just left with numbers. And it goes right down to basic math. It's, you know.
Okay. Well, I'll try that too. I don't know if that's actually what my problem is specifically, but I have a new one, which is that my fucking adapter is not working on my goddamn phone, so this phone's going to eventually run out of juice, and I'm going to lose my dice.
Oh,
So, no, because it's like, you know, those stupid fucking phone chargers, like, they only work well if you plug them into the goddamn wall, but the ones that you get from the gas station are cheap and eventually run out. So mine's been doing this thing where if I have to have it, like, positioned in just the right way, otherwise it doesn't charge up at all. So it just doesn't want to fucking work anymore. So I'm gonna, you know, I want to burn someone's house down right now. So
Yeah, that's
what type of phone or what type of charger do you have?
Samsung.
Samsung
micro
Galaxy.
USB?
Yeah.
Is a micro USB or USB-C?
I'm not looking at it. I think it's a USB.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a different way to put it. Can you put it in any way? There's no upside down, or do you have to put in a specific orientation?
I don't think it matters, but it's like the Samsung is right side up one way if I'm looking at it.
No, I'm talking about the cable. Like, if you put the end
So
of
at
the
the
cable,
end, yeah.
is it oval or is it like flat on one end?
It's it's not completely oval, but it's like one side's flat and it's kind of an oval.
Spikes. There are like little spikes at the bottom.
What we're talking about.
Your charger, the end of your charger where you put your phone in.
Yeah.
I think you should just give up. You're good.
It's like a square on the end, and then you have the two sides, and then it's kind of a dome cover, like an oval cover.
Yes. Okay. So you're using a
Micro USB.
Micro USB.
Yes.
Okay. So
plug it into the PC itself, but it doesn't. It's reached this point where it needs more of a charge, and you have to plug it into the wall.
Yeah.
Otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Micro USBs are very notorious for breaking.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Yeah.
It's probably your little spines on your device.
Okay.
They may be flattened to a point wherever they're not hitting your phone correctly. If that makes any sense, they're not hitting the port.
Yeah.
Most regular device, like say a device needs to have a charger.
Right.
Most of them use micro USB, or most of them use that same charger.
Okay.
So if you probably have a spare one just lying around that you don't really know about.
Do you have any PS4 or PS3? Same cord.
Yeah, do you have like a PS4 or a PS3?
No, I don't.
Wow, you're a fucking pleb.
If you've bought anything that has its own internal battery,
Oh, that's where this is.
Chances are it has a micro USB cord.
It's all making sense now.
For example, like a power bank or a pair of
Or a
wireless
vape.
headphones, something.
Wireless headphones. Yeah.
I don't have anything that would work now. I mean, if I jack up these like spines, would it do anything? Like if I move it?
If you jack up your spine, does it do anything?
Like if I manipulate them a little bit, would it get a better traction on it?
Maybe, but I wouldn't do it, mainly because if, say, you mess it up somehow, even worse. I don't know if you were able to do that, knowing you, possibly. But if you do mess it up in any way, then you're just not going to be able to get a charge at all.
Well, like ever again?
Yeah, you'll effectively break it.
Would it break the phone?
No,
I'll break the cord.
you'll break the cord.
And well, fuck the cord. Yeah,
Well, that's
the
not
court
very
doesn't wanna work.
nice.
The court can fuck off. Alright, well, whatever. I'm
Uh,
thoroughly pissed off
Miss-
now.
Well, Mr. Edward, I've
Now
tried
the
my
completely
hardest to
wrong
help you in
attitude
most of
for
your
the game.
circumstances.
So, but thank you for attempting to assist, guys. There's a fucking moth. All right, let's kill Zach's character. What? Yes. Zach, your character died. Yeah.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
What?
So now I am the king of not dying.
Sure.
Peeler, your character just died twice.
Shit. Well, if Spider-Man does die, it's like 2 characters dying because it's Venom. Oh, 3! I've got a third personality in my head. That'd be like that.
Oh,
that would
yeah.
get me caught up. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Peeler, do you know how long I spent on my fucking character? How could you just kill him?
Okay, let's
2 seconds.
God damn it!
keep
Fuck
your
everything.
bloodlust
Fuck everything.
clean.
Fuck USF math. Fuck these stupid like shitty phone cords. Fuck them. I'm gonna set those fucking things on fire. Fuck everything. Fuck. God damn it, piece of shit.
I think we all just need to calm
Oh
down.
my god, Indiana Jones died.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
I said, oh my god, Indiana Jones died.
What?
What?
Harrison
When?
Ford?
Harrison Ford died?
Then this cube from the sky, and look at that poor guy.
Is this happening in Superland?
Yes.
Zach, I was about to shoot you.
Yeah, me too.
For what?
Yeah,
Swear
don't
to God.
You
don't
just
say-
said Indiana Jones just
you don't say that
died.
shit.
He died.
Harrison Ford is still alive.
Yes, Harrison Ford's alive,
Oh my
but Indiana
God.
Jones
Don't do
died.
that.
Oh my god. Fuck you. Joe.
What?
Fuck you so much.
What did I do?
Oh, this is your edgiest yet. This is the
You're
edgiest shit.
Hey,
You can't just say that out of context.
You are, sir. You are officially too edgy.
What the hell are you talking about?
You are a pit of spikes. You need to dullen your spikes this once. You are not on kosher standards.
This is not the first time I've recommended us making a group chat with him excluded.
What did I do wrong?
You
Yes.
said Indiana Jones died, and we all assumed that you meant Harrison Ford was dead.
You are bad as
Look.
shit. I'm gonna do the Klingon exile ritual. I'm gonna cross my arms and face away from you. You are expunged from the Klingon High
Zach-
Council.
Zach, you can't just say, "Oh, this thing died."
Your father helped the Romulans at Kittimer.
I don't even know what that means, but yeah.
Oh,
Don't
Apparently, your father helped the Murs, the Killimer,
yeah,
or
yes.
whatever.
scare us like that.
You can't do that.
Dude.
You scared the shit out of me.
You.
I'm sorry. I was scared
you
too.
are Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, and you almost murdered Kylo Ren and started all the problems. You are Ryan Johnson. How dare you?
You literally gave everyone in this chat a heart attack.
You subverted our expectations, and that is the greatest crime. The greatest crime I can think of.
I was about to start crying because I thought Han Solo. I thought almost
Well,
Han
Han Solo's
Solo,
already dead.
Indiana Jones. I thought all of these iconic characters are just gone. We're never getting Han Solo again. But I mean, I thought all of these characters were just dead.
Yeah, you can't do that shit. You can't do that shit, dude.
Don't do that,
I've had
man.
shitty math problems and a fucking phone that doesn't work, and then you're gonna fucking tell me one of my childhood heroes is dead. No, you.
That's like saying that Luke Skywalker died
We
with
sentenced
no
you to 40
context.
years. We sentenced you to 40 years in a federal pound me in the ass prison, and you're a very bad person.
What the fuck?
If you would have said that Luke Skywalker died, I would have actually been like, wait a minute, hold on. I was checking my phone to make sure Harrison Ford was alive, and then if you would have told me that Luke died, I would immediately started sobbing because that means the voice of the Joker's dead. I would have then I would have come to your house and beat your ass for telling me this
No,
news.
you're gonna have to wait for me to get over there. I'm gonna fly down there. We're gonna Jay and Silent Bob your ass. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna knock on your door and then just beat the shit out of you. That's what we're gonna do.
And I'm gonna start looking at you and go, I'm a smooth cat who loves the pussy, and this is my black manservant.
What the absolute fuck am I listening to?
Fuck you. No. God, don't fucking do that.
So, okay, so I'm gonna take...
Zach, you need to give us an apology.
Yeah!
Give us an apology.
Yeah! Yeah.
Apologize, damn it.
Yeah, I think you make a formal apology to the world, not just us.
Not just us, but the whole nerd kingdom.
Yeah.
Apologize for insinuating that Harrison Ford was dead.
Yeah, and I want you
I
to
never
apologize for
insinuated
Channel
Harrison Ford was dead.
You said that. Ooh, Zach, you're starting to push my buttons.
All right, that's
Oh,
it.
Come on, what am I doing now?
You need to do that, and you need to officially apologize for Channel Awesome, too, because we know Doug and Rob aren't going to do it.
What?
Yeah. What about you, Wario, man?
Yeah, you need to apologize for
Wario?
Channel Awesome.
Why didn't you have water on the set of Kikassia? Why not, Jed? Why the fuck not?
Because I hate all of those YouTubers.
Well, that's good. That's the
You like the nostalgia critic.
I don't know why, but used to.
Well, you and me were more angry video game nerd fans. So.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just
I
when you
used
couldn't
to-
get enough of one.
No, I used to love Doug, and now I hate him. Well, I don't know if I hate him. I'm just really disappointed in him. So it's just,
No, you hate him.
I mean, I venom him. I venom him. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Hates you, loves you. We hate you.
So you Gollum him.
I Gollum him. Yes. All right. So
That sounds
Well,
like
Zach-
you would do.
After you scared the shit out of us.
So I think it's official. Fuck MyLab Plus, fuck cell phones, and fuck Jed. And on that note, let's start the game.
Let's get